What's up, guys and gals, and stay tuned as we take our next step in the countdown towards 72 seasons here on Critical Hits
and Bad Misses.
Hello again, guys and gals, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Clay.
And I'm Bo.
And today is week number 2 of our countdown to Metallica's new album, 72 Seasons. And I tell you that as more time goes by and we get closer to that April 14th date, the more excited I get about the new album.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it because I tell you what, anything Metallica puts out is great. And this may be the last album they put out. I hate to say it, but it very well could be.
You know, I have this working theory going. And it's a little bit of a stretch, but all right. So the new album's called 72 Seasons, and James Hetfield give an explanation for what the meaning of the title of the album was, and pretty much what it boils down to is 72 seasons is how many seasons a person goes through. You know, spring, summer, winter, fall, from the time they're born until they're 18 years of age. So through the time they're born to an adulthood, 72 seasons. Well, I also feel like there's a possible low-key warning there from Metallica that this is their last album. And get ready, because this is our last run at, you know, being a band, playing out live, you know, and that sort of stuff. And why I think that is, all right, so 72 seasons is 18 years. Take 18 years, divide it by 4 people that's in the band, that's 4.5 years. Okay. Kirk Hammett is 60 years old. James and Lars are both 59. Robert is 58. This comes out on April 14th. Kirk Hammett's birthday is in November. So a little bit longer than 6 months, but close enough to 6 months after the album comes out that he'll be 61 years old. 4 years after that, he's going to be 65, which puts him right at the age of senior citizen. So I feel like at the point of the first one, which would be Kurt, getting to senior citizen age of 65 years, that is where they're going to say, you know what? We love you guys. We give you everything that we possibly could. But now we're going to ride off in the sunset and enjoy the rest of our lives.
And I can't blame them. I couldn't blame them at all.
Now, granted, like I said, that's just a theory, but I feel like that this is probably their last hurrah. This their last ride on the plane, and they're going to make it a good one. But I do believe that this is the final Metallica album. I could be wrong, but I do believe that.
I hope it is. If it is, I hope it is a phenomenal one.
Yeah, me too. So what we're going to do today, so obviously this is the second album of our countdown up to, I guess we should call it a count up, but in our countdown up to 72 seasons, we are to Ride the Lightning, and there's several great songs off Ride the Lightning. You know, you have Fade to Black, you have For Whom the Bell Tolls, you have Creeping Death, on and on and on. The Ride the Lightning is a great album. But the one that we're going to do today is Fade to Black, and it is the live performance of the very last time that Jason Newsted played bass as a member of Metallica with Metallica. This is his very last final live performance. There's rumors go around that Kirk Hammett knew that this was going to be Jason's final performance, but the other 2 guys did not. I've also heard rumors, though, that Jason himself did not know at this particular point that this was going to be his last performance. So nobody knows for sure, I don't think. But it's really good. It come from VH1 award shows. And it was, to me, looking back on it now, I feel like that you could see in some ways that in Jason's playing and in his eyes and in his expressions that I think he probably knew at that time that that was going to be his last one. But anyway, guys, let's do this one here today. The VH1 Awards performance, Metallica with Fade to Black. That song. That song is powerful every single time they perform it. I don't care which performance you watch. Every time they perform Fade to Black, it is just powerful and it always gives me goosebumps.
Very powerful song. It is one of my favorites. I I love the song all the way around. It's just a staple of Metallica.
Absolutely, 100%. It gets I cannot. I've looked at multiple Metallica set lists over the years, from different shows and different years and different eras and different tours, and I cannot recall seeing a set list that did not have that song on it, since it's been released anyway. Prior set lists, okay, yeah, obviously didn't have it on there, but
right.
Ever since this album came out, that has been a staple song. And just Ride the Lightning, Fade to Black, this performance here at the VH1 Awards, critical hit.
Yeah, it was the same. There wasn't hardly any Metallica songs I didn't like. This performance, superb. They rocked it. Powerful, critical hit.
I do want to let everybody know that I did look for a performance that featured Cliff Burton on this song, or on any song from Ride the Lightning that was of, I guess, good enough sound quality. The video that was taken from Day on the Green was excellent, but I was just a little concerned about the way the sound quality was going to turn out, because I really did want to use something that featured Cliff, especially from this album, but I was just too concerned about the sound quality of it, so I went ahead and went this route here with Jason's last live performance as a member of Metallica. Now, Jason did perform with Metallica after he left the band a couple times. He did perform with them on the 30th anniversary shows that they did, and he did perform with them at the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. So there have been a couple times after that he did perform with them, but that was his last official performance as a member of the band. So I thought that one there was fitting for today for Fade to Black.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really, again, looking forward to 72 Seasons. The first two songs that we've heard off of it, Screaming Suicide and Lux Eterna, just got me really hyped up, really excited about this, and I just cannot wait for April 14th to hear this entire recording.
Yes, those first two releases is a indication of what the album's going to be like.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be fabulous.
And I got to tell you, I think I may have been a little unfair to Screaming Suicide when we reacted to that one initially, because on first listen, it hit, but it hits me a heck of a lot different now when I hear it. If I could go back and do that reaction again, I would now give that one a critical hit, because that song is just amazing. So it really does, kind of like what you said, it makes me really look forward, if that's an indicator to what the rest of the album is going to sound like.
I agree with you. It's one of those songs that you hear the first time and it's like, okay, yeah, it's a good song. And then all of a sudden it starts growing on you. It hits a little bit more and a little bit. Before long, you're like, damn, that song's a lot better than I thought it was. I don't know. It's just there's certain songs that does that to you, and that is one of them.
Well, what'd you guys think of this one here, Fade to Black, with Jason's last performance at the VH1 Awards show? What do you think of Ride the Lightning altogether? Superb album, great. It has sold multi-million copies since its release. Let us know in the comments what you think. Also, in the comments, you're going to know that the next one in our countdown up to 72 is Master of Puppets. So if there's anything in particular off Master of Puppets that you would like to see us react to, put it on there. If there is a particular performance from a song from Master of Puppets, put it on there. But I'm telling you right now, if I get to pick it again, I already know which one we're going to do. Some of you out there already are reading my mind, and you know which one I'm going to pick. And did it come from the box set? Yes, it did. So keep that in mind. So you probably know which one I'm going to pick. Some of you put that in the comments and let me know if you're reading my mind just right. Guys, we appreciate you being here today. Make sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell so you know when we put up new videos here on Critical Hits
and Bad Misses.